I haven't had an uninterrupted shower since the early 2000s.
Sometimes all the love in the world
Chris has a lack of vision for this house.
can't solve a problem.
Soul. I don't even know what soul is.
Oh, Chris! This couple desperately need our help.
I have an emotional attachment to this home.
I don't like my chances of me changing her mind.
I think they should sell it for greener pastures.
The start of your property search.
I think you're wasting your time, Andrew.
But I think the answer is right under their noses.
Does it feel like a new house?
Yes.
It's unbelievable.
One way or the other, this couple are going to live happily ever after.
No.
The only question is, will they love it?
I hate to say it, but it exceeds my expectations.
Or will they list it?
Andrew, I haven't seen her this excited since our last child-free weekend.
I always love being home in Queensland. It's a place full of undiscovered gems. Even here in the capital, Brisbane, there are some wonderful hidden pockets.
Isn't it a great area?
It is actually a lovely area.
Yeah.
Close to the city,
Very close to the city, up and coming, and some great homes.
great cafes, beautiful old houses.
Yeah.
We're heading to Coorparoo, just a few kilometres southeast of Brisbane CBD. Here, wildlife abounds in the local wetlands, young professionals enjoy the cafe life, and new developments are springing up. But the heart of this area is in these beautiful heritage homes.
Where else but Queensland do you have a house named after the state?
Good point.
No Tasmanian.
No New South Welsh-ish house.
We are on our way to meet Jess and Chris Newman, a young couple living in one of these beautiful Queenslanders. But for how long?
I love this house.
I want to list it. Hey, girls.
Jess and Chris are very much in love,
How are you?
Hello.
but there's trouble in paradise.
I have an emotional attachment to this home because of its character, because of the memories we've created in this home.
I tend to think about the practicalities of things, where I think Jess more thinks about the romance of things.
You get a really good vibe in this house. You do. You do.
I think a vibe's overrated. I bought this house with a previous partner, but that relationship ended, and then so I just lived here by myself and the cat. About a year after meeting Jess, she moved in with Scarlett, who's my stepdaughter. That's good reading, Scarlett. You're getting very good.
He showed me that he loved me, he was kind, he knew what he wanted in life, and he got me.
About a year after we got married, we had Georgia. Jess didn't want to have any more children, but I convinced her. And instead of getting a third, we got a third and a fourth. And it's my fault.
But it's a lot of fun.
Yes, these old Queenslanders can be fun, but their original floor plans weren't designed for modern living. As Chris and Jess's family has expanded, they've had to get more and more experimental.
We got rid of the dining room. It's now a kids' playroom. We don't have anywhere to dine or...
Well, we do in summer.
Well, outside on the deck, yes. It's only got one bathroom.
Yeah.
Do you know what it's like trying to live with 4 girls in one bathroom?
No, but you'll make do. You're fine.
One of the girls is only 9 months. Imagine what it's going to be like in 2 years. I won't get in there at all.
If there's something Chris hates more than one dysfunctional bathroom, it's gardening. Everything seems to grow so fast up here.
I'm just not a hands-on person. It's just not my thing. I'd rather be inside in the air conditioning,
Yeah, you would.
relaxing, watching TV. I don't like my chances of me changing her mind. That's going to be someone else's job.
Yeah.
This is a family area, but it can also be a young couple, singles, you know, or a category very close to your heart, retirees. You know, there's all these
Steady.
all these sectors
The
of
day is
market.
young. The day is young.
Yeah, unlike us, ain't it?
Your driving's improved.
Shh, don't talk to me. I've got to keep an eye on the busy traffic. I'll just try and get the car in now. I think I've made
Careful,
it.
careful.
Cool, there's a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
They've got parking too.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Jess.
Hi, Jess.
Hello,
Neil.
Jess. How nice to meet you too.
Welcome to our home.
Thank you. We love a Queenslander.
I'm so glad you're here.
I can't wait to get inside. Can we go in?
Off you go.
Chris and Jess have stepped out for a bit of child-free time. This home is a classic Queenslander, timber-built and elevated on stumps. All the rooms branch off a central corridor, and to create additional space, the side veranda has been enclosed.
Oh. Good-sized bedroom.
Yeah.
It's got good high ceilings.
Oh no, look, I'm not arguing at all. No, you know I'm a big fan. It's revolting colours, absolutely revolting colours.
Do you know what? The colours might work better on the outside than the
No,
inside.
they don't work well on the outside either.
They're
That's-
heritage colours, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they're still
the original.
revolting.
But the VJ panelling is beautiful.
It's in fabulous condition.
Feels like a winning room.
Oh, gee, that's dark.
Blimey.
Oh, yes. Got a light there?
Let there be light.
Yes. Not much natural light, though.
No. It's another good room, though. It's got the high ceilings, which make it feel bigger to me.
Yeah.
I think this is an exciting house. There's so much you can do with it.
Beautiful house for a couple. Really nice.
Couple with a young family.
Baby. Young one baby.
Young family.
Yeah.
The twins sleep in a built-in veranda, accessed through the master. The two older children share a room barely big enough for two single beds.
This is all enclosed veranda. They used to call them sleep-outs. But that's why it's such a messy floor plan. We came through that room to get to this room. Naturally, off the bedroom, in typical Queenslander style, is a kitchen.
They don't call you Sherlock for nothing.
No. It's cramped. It's got stacks of doors from it, so you could never really do anything with this.
I love this kitchen. I think this kitchen could be transformed with just a lick of paint. It's got beautiful features, Andrew.
Yeah. So what's that?
I don't know. Looks like a strange space. Should we have a look?
Everything is off everything else right through the whole house.
But I'm seeing laundry, home office. I'm seeing all sorts of benefits to a little room like this.
It would be perfect if you put a 150 square metre extension on the back, absolutely.
There's another door over here. Should we have a look?
Yes. That'd be another room off another room. Ah.
OK, you can be smug.
One bathroom. I'm going to go and look at the living room because you're really depressed now.
You hang on to that feeling, Andrew. You hang on to that feeling because
One bathroom, Neil.
it won't last.
You're in trouble.
Come on.
This is no contest. With a family of 6, 3 cramped bedrooms and 1 very unworkable bathroom, I'm sniffing the advantage.
But Andrew seems to be forgetting the most important factor of all, his biggest roadblock, Jess's vibe.
I love this house. I just love the whole house. I'm proud of our house. It's got history, it's got soul, and it's a happy home.
Soul. I don't even know what soul is.
Oh, Chris. I love a Queenslander.
Yeah.
So what do I need to do to convince you both to stay?
Well, we certainly need another bathroom, and we certainly need more living room and more bedroom space.
We probably need to do something about our kitchen. It's a bit dated. Change of position of laundry would be really good as well.
Yes.
What is the budget that you have? for renovating this place?
75,000.
75,000.
Yep.
I can work with that.
See? We're
I
staying.
can work with that.
So for 75 grand, Team Love It needs to deliver at least 3 bedrooms, more living space, dining area, new laundry, updated kitchen and bathroom, plus an ensuite.
I haven't had an uninterrupted shower since the early 2000s.
If you stay here, in 2 or 3 years' time, you'll be wanting to move.
No.
Oh, that was a definite no.
It's a definite
It's my
no.
forever home, Andrew.
No, it's too small for your forever home. I'm obviously going to find you your dream home. So what are the key features it should have?
It needs a lot of bedrooms, enough for our family. It certainly needs more than 1 bathroom. Talking about a dream home, I'd love a big deck, a bit of an outdoor area.
No yard. It's
No
just like
yard.
Yard work.
No, yeah, well, at least a low maintenance yard.
So what is your budget to buy?
Our budget to buy would be around 1.1 million.
Right. Would you stretch it to 2 million?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you've set me a challenge, sir.
I've got faith in you though, Andrew.
Yeah.
Jess and Chris's place is currently valued at $750,000. I've got to find them a bigger alternative in a similar area, with 5 bedrooms, at least 2 bathrooms, a low-maintenance yard and a deck, all for $1.1 million.
Jess is adamant she wants to stay here for the feeling. And what she would consider looking at as an alternative also has to have the feeling.
And the thing is, because Jess is so adamant about this soul, this feeling, this emotion, that you can present her with a house that ticks all the boxes in terms of practicality, but she's not going to connect with it still.
Yeah, thanks.
Sorry, I just thought I'd lay that on the line.
You're right.
I'm convinced that I can give her the house that she wants, but Chris is going to be a much tougher nut to crack.
We have a beautiful home, but we're going to have a nicer house.
No.
Next up, I've got my work cut out persuading Jess to go anywhere.
Cool. Jess?
Well, you're going to have to clean it.
And I unveil my plans for their old Queenslander.
Oh my gosh!
Life is pretty hectic in the Newman household in Coorparoo, Brisbane. Both Chris and Jess have busy careers. Chris as a lawyer and Jess works as an HR advisor. And recently their family got a whole lot bigger thanks to the arrival of twins.
Getting out of the house is hard. Okay, Georgie's staying here.
Sheer numbers means this family's old Queenslander is bursting at the seams. With 6 people, just 3 bedrooms and 1 pokey bathroom, they're at loggerheads over whether to love it
Or list it.
Hey, Babs.
Chris has a lack of vision for this house, and that is so frustrating.
She's very determined, and that means she is a bit closed-minded.
Don't fret, Chris. I'll have Jess listing it before you can say it's my turn in the bathroom.
Not so fast, Mr. Winter. When Chris sees my plans, he'll be begging to stay.
Chris, I know I'm going to have my work cut out convincing you, but I really believe that there is a way to make this house function for you.
Yeah.
My easiest fix is the bathroom. I'm going to give Chris his own by stealing part of the sleep-out veranda for a luxurious, parents-only ensuite.
And do you know what I'm going to give you?
What's that?
What do you want more than anything?
A lock to keep the kids out?
You got it. The budget can accommodate a lock.
Awesome.
Sounding good so far.
Okay.
And to create a bigger family bathroom, I'm using the empty space near the back stairs.
So that bathroom will be bigger?
Much bigger.
How exciting.
They had some big rooms, but what they really need is more rooms. So I'm dividing their 3rd bedroom into 2, giving them a new kids' playroom.
So that means we're going to get our dining room back?
You are so going to get your dining room back.
Awesome.
Dining room's closer to your kitchen.
Yeah,
it kind of
that
makes
complete
sense.
sense, absolutely.
But then you're going to have this beautiful open plan living
Yeah.
dining area.
Excellent.
The icing on the cake is a kitchen facelift. I want to replace the benches and some fittings. It's already a great kitchen, but I can make it better.
So, guys, that's the plan.
That's so good.
You've certainly added a couple of features there that certainly improved the house. Whether I'm convinced or not, we'll have to wait and see.
Game on.
We'll give it a go.
Right.
Thanks, Neil.
Moving some walls around and better using their space isn't my only priority. I have to deliver on an emotional level too.
I do like how the wasted space is now being used, and I do like what they're going to do to the existing bathroom, but at the same time, we've still got the same amount of rooms, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, but we've got an extra bathroom. We've got the laundry. I don't doubt for a moment that once Neil has done his magic, that we will definitely stay here for a very long time.
He is planning to do some good things, which I think will improve the situation, but at this stage, I still want to move.
Now, I'm not saying I'm worried, but I love those old Queenslanders too, and Neil's quite capable of doing a smashing job. Damn him. So, I need my best game. So you two are on our way to our first house, the start of your property search.
I think you're wasting your time, Andrew, but...
Oh, just tell me how you feel. You got to put a little bit of enthusiasm there.
Jess.
Okay, all
Open
right.
mind.
Okay.
Open mind.
Yeah, open mind, that's right.
I think I'll need a crowbar to prise open Jess's mind, or a property that sweeps her off her feet and into the neighbouring suburb of Morningside. This is a great up-and-coming suburb just minutes from Coorparoo. It's also got a young population, with an average age of only 32. My first property is this four-bedder, with 3 bathrooms sitting on a 450 square metre block. Not too much yard work then for Chris. The median house price here for a 4-bedroom house is just shy of $900,000. So with 1.1 million to spend, we're going up market. I give you our first home.
What do you think, Jess?
Look, it's nice from the outside.
I know you didn't mention wanting one, but
Cool. Jess?
Well, you're going to have to clean it, and that's my concern.
this is a subdivided block. So
Okay.
we've got minimal garden, enough
Yeah.
space for privacy and enjoyment of the outdoor space without the massive maintenance. Come on, let's go and have a look in. And we come up to the main level for accommodation. OK. So we've got living, meals, kitchen, 3 bedrooms, and bathroom up here. What are you thinking?
It's small.
Sorry, let's just think about your house again. I think you're clutching at straws, aren't you? There's more living space through there. Have a wander.
Okay.
I'm gonna go out on the deck and see what you think of this
Sure.
level.
Check it out.
3 air-conditioned bedrooms upstairs all lead seamlessly onto their own deck.
I love how it's self-contained, like they can't fall off anywhere, there's no stairs leading up to it.
Absolutely. I do.
You do like this?
I do like this. I really like this.
Well, I'll win you over one room at a time.
So, what do you think of this floor?
We still need to do work in this house. So we move into this house and there's still things that need
What
to
would
be
you
done.
need to do up here?
Well, we'd need to make the living space bigger. The screens need to be put on the windows in the kids' rooms.
2 windows need screens. Oh, my
It's
God.
a bit of work, Jess, but it's not heaps.
But size-wise, layout up here?
We're still probably lacking a room.
OK. Would I let you down? There's a little bit more to see down there.
Well, we'll see.
Come on down.
Let's have a look.
I've kept the best till last, downstairs. Now I'm in full real estate mode. Look at what I've given you here. Not only have we got another additional big living area, plus, for your eldest daughter, a full-blown bedroom suite with private bathroom and walk-in, but you've also got a second kitchen and access to the garden.
Come on, Jess, you've got to be impressed.
No, this is awesome. Yes.
Oh, yes, this is awesome. There's a very important part we have to discuss. Price, which affects absolutely everything. What do you think?
1.1 million?
What would you think?
I would think a bit higher.
OK. Well, you clearly do know what you're talking about. It's actually 1.125.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, that's certainly within our budget.
I think it would be fantastic for us.
What am I missing? What haven't I convinced you about?
I like our suburb more. Look, it's a beautiful home, but it just doesn't give me that feeling. My home does.
I think Chris would sign tomorrow. Jess, well, she's just starting her journey. Don't worry, I'll wear her down.
Back in Coorparoo, this beautiful Queenslander is coming of age. The main bathroom is getting ready for expansion. And we've already started on a fresher, brighter palette. I wanted classic but modern, so I selected whites and greys throughout. I can't wait to see how my team's going.
Louisa, this is incredible.
Neil, I know, it's amazing. It's coming together really well.
I feel like I'm in a different house.
I know.
And you've only just
You almost
started.
have. I know. It's going to be amazing when it's finished. But
Any problems?
yes. Well, just with a little bit of asbestos and the floors.
Okay.
But,
Well,
we'll
should
show
be
you.
expected, I guess, in a house of this age.
Exactly.
Lead on.
These days, renovations are usually about opening up space. But in Queenslanders, the secret often is putting in walls to get them functioning for modern families.
It's coming together really
Yes.
well. So this is the laundry?
They get a laundry. Yes,
It's a good size laundry.
It is. There's going to be so much storage.
OK, so laundry here, then walking through into the bathroom.
Yes.
As well as asbestos in what will be the new ensuite, we've also found that this bathroom floor was completely rotten, and we've had to replace the whole thing.
You know, we find these issues in these old homes, but at least now it's done correctly.
Oh, look, it had to be done. There was no way around that.
I'm confident my new floor plan will win them both over. But I also want to maintain the soul Jess says this house gives her. We're getting there.
Hello?
In the kitchen.
Oh my gosh! Hi, how you going?
Hi, Jess.
Nice
Hi,
to see
Chris.
you.
Good to see you both.
Yes, you too. Look at this place. Oh my goodness.
Does it feel like a new house?
Yes.
It's unbelievable. It's certainly brighter.
Yeah.
It looks bigger.
Walls have been moved
I
around,
know.
doors have disappeared.
We can't remember what it used to be like.
Well, that's a good result. I'm really pleased to hear that, Chris. 'Cause that means you might end up staying.
Well,
No mind about it.
jury's still out.
OK, look, it's early days, but I have to be honest with you both. We found a few problems with the bathroom. We've had to replace the floor
Oh. Okay.
in your bathroom.
Yep.
It was rotten, totally rotten.
Okay. Yeah.
OK? And then we found some asbestos in what is going to be the ensuite. So that had to be removed immediately.
Okay.
So unfortunately, those two things cost.
Yeah.
So it has impacted the budget for the kitchen.
Okay.
OK? But I can't replace the bench tops.
Okay.
Although I can't give them everything in the kitchen, I know this next room will definitely make up for it.
Ensuite bathroom, walk-in wardrobe.
Yes. It's huge too. Yeah. It's great.
But Chris, come on, this is all about you.
Well, is this the shower?
That's the shower. You've got your shower there. You've got your toilet here. You've got your vanity and your sink over there. How does the shower feel?
Oh, very roomy. I can get used to this.
Yeah? This is your man cave, except it just happens to be a bathroom. Yeah?
Happy with that?
He's excited.
I know.
He's excited. Even I can hear that.
I know.
can
He's
tell.
so, yeah, absolutely.
So do you think this might get you across the line, Chris?
I don't want to speak too soon, but it's certainly a positive.
I'll take that.
So
I have a good feeling about this. Chris is a practical man, and I'm giving him practical solutions. And Jess, well, she's hooked.
it just feels like I'm home. And I love that feeling.
It's going to be even harder now to pry her out of here.
Coming up, could Jess be turning?
Far out.
Isn't it stunning?
Yes, it absolutely
Full of soul?
is. Yes, absolutely.
Or is it Chris who's seeing the light?
This is the one room I really wanted.
Yeah.
But it exceeds my expectations. We have a beautiful home, but we're going to have a nicer house.
No.
We are in Coorparoo, Brisbane, with Chris and Jess and the rest of the Newman family. Chris thinks they've outgrown their beautiful old Queenslander, but Jess is less enthusiastic about moving.
You want everything all on one level?
I want everything all on one level.
Are you sure?
Yes, absolutely.
It's going to be hard to find a house with that many rooms only on one
Look,
level.
Andrew is the king of real estate.
Oh, do you know, Jess, sometimes I do think you're a very intelligent woman.
He can do it.
We can do it. Your wish is my command, Jess.
Okay, well, I think I'm a little bit excited then.
My second property is on the other side of the Brisbane River. This is Hamilton, a ritzy suburb with the highest median income in all of Queensland. Jess's excitement is going to go up a notch when she gets a load of this. It's a big and bright 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom Queenslander with plenty of soul. Being such a desirable suburb, the median house price for a 4-bedroom house is just over 1.3 million, but there are bargains to be found.
I actually am really excited.
You are excited?
I am really excited.
She's excited. Why?
My daughter goes to school here.
I did know that.
Chris works not far from here, and I drive past this street every morning.
OK. First of all, let me tell you, you're in a great suburb, as you know. We're on a corner position with a wraparound veranda. I'm also giving you a beautiful single-level Queenslander. And if you don't think this has soul, then you haven't got any soul. What do you think?
Andrew, I haven't seen her this excited since our last child-free weekend.
Well, on that note, would you like to look inside?
Yes, please.
Can't wait.
Let me lead the way. Come on through.
Wow, beautiful. Really beautiful.
Isn't it stunning?
Yes, it absolutely
soul?
is. Yes, absolutely.
You've done well.
I don't know what to say. You're supposed to be challenging me here. I'm not usually lost for words. Now, what's fantastic is the veranda connects up with the meals area there.
Yep.
And then there's another beautiful dining veranda at the back there.
Yeah.
And the kitchen, Jess?
Love it.
You've got to like that.
Yeah, I love it. I love it all.
Well, I'll tell you what. Do we need to see bedrooms, or should we just get the agent and the contract?
No, let's see bedrooms.
Oh, you're so demanding. OK, well, 2 bedrooms that way. Do you want to start down there?
Excellent.
Let's go.
Have a wander. I love you being... It's really exciting.
Things couldn't be going better, and I'm sure Jess and Chris are going to fall more in love with this place as they take a look at the 4 huge bedrooms, including a master with a walk-in robe that opens onto the veranda.
So that brings us on to money. Let's have some guesses.
OK. I'd say 1.2.
Because it is Hamilton.
I'd say 1.4.
OK, I've got a little bit of news for you. You're both off. You ready for this? It's listed at 975 to 995.
9.
Yeah, not a million, basically just under a mil.
Oh, my
How is
goodness.
that possible?
Not quite sure. Seriously, not quite sure.
Wow.
Couldn't have put it better myself, Jess.
Chris and Jess clearly love this place. And if this house isn't going to get them moving, nothing will. Neil hasn't got a chance.
Steady on, Andrew. We might have had to deal with a rotten floor and hidden asbestos, but now this reno is full speed ahead. I'm really keen here to touch base with the design team and check out the progress of the ensuite, the most important room in the house for Chris.
Hello.
Neil,
Hi. This is really starting to look like a bathroom.
I know, isn't it? It's fantastic.
Last time I came here, it was an empty shell.
Yes,
For an ensuite, this is huge.
it is. The space has been used really well, I think.
Absolutely. The tile choice is great. It's worked out really well. It's starting to feel really luxe in here.
It is.
I'm especially happy with the colour palette we've chosen throughout the house. The fresh paint job really picks out the heritage details and enhances the timeless beauty of these rooms, while giving it all a modern upgrade. But my favourite upgrade is the laundry. I can't wait to show it to Jess.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
Hi, Neil.
Have I got something for you? Come on, I want to show you straight away. This is exciting.
This is exciting. Wow. Look at those beautiful tiles.
It's coming along, isn't it?
Yes.
I can't believe the difference.
I wanted to give you both a laundry that really works for you, and I think this ticks all those boxes. I mean, you've got plenty of storage. You've got storage all the way along here.
Yep.
And what I've given you here is this beautiful oak laminate.
Yes, I love this. I love this, and I love those tiles.
Good.
We're on a roll, and I want to keep it going with Chris's ensuite. He was excited seeing it as a shell, so this time it's going to knock his socks off.
I can't get over how different it is from what we used to be here.
Well, last time we were here, it was just an empty shell.
Yeah.
And the time before that, it was still a walk-in closet.
Yes. This is huge. I cannot believe the size of this bathroom.
And look, I have to say, I mean, this is the one room I really wanted.
Yeah.
I just couldn't have ever imagined it would be like this. This is just, I hate to say it, but it exceeds my expectations.
Sometimes it's hard to see past the day-to-day, but it really feels like Chris and Jess are both enjoying the rebirth of their family home.
Oh, my goodness. Look at it.
I do like that colour.
And by the time I've finished, this old Queenslander will feel so much like a new house, Chris will think that he actually has moved.
I walked in and I was like, oh my goodness, this is our house. Like that ensuite is incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I mean, the problem will still remain for me is that I think we're a room short in this house.
Yeah. I don't disagree with Chris's arguments that this house isn't practical long term. I definitely don't. But my heart belongs here.
Jess is certainly feeling completely in love with this house. I thought Andrew may have been making some ground. I thought I was moving her into the camp of maybe listing, but having seen this house a second time, I think it was one step forward, two steps back.
I'm sure Andrew has pulled out all the stops, but I don't believe any other house will tick the boxes like this one does, because we've custom designed the renovation to suit Jess and Chris's needs. Chris is a tricky one. He plays his cards very close to his chest, but I think he likes this a lot more than he's letting on. I think he's so close to being across the line.
Not so fast, Mr. Whittaker. I've been making great progress with Chris and Jess, and I think she's nearly ready to join Team Listed. The first property I showed them didn't have enough soul for Jess. Number 2 in Ritzy Hamilton got her pretty excited. We're on the way to my third and final property, and I think this one will be irresistible.
This last one, I've actually taken a punt, and I'm keeping us close to home. We're back to Morningside.
Not far from our current house at all.
I know.
Morningside's a bit divided, and it wasn't quite the right side of town for you last time, so I've gone for the other one. Let's go and have a look.
There is so much to like about this suburb that I didn't realise. There was a good side and a better side. Well, at least according to Jess. I might not have got it right last time, but this time I've hit a home run. Just look at this stunning 5-bedroom, 2-bathroom, single-level house on an 809 square metre block. It's also on the Premier Street in Morningside, a suburb that's really on the move, with over double the state average visits per property.
And here we are. Are you ready for this? There are a total of 5 bedrooms.
5?
More storage than you can imagine, and 2 bathrooms. And then we've got our living area.
Okay, yeah, it's beautiful.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Yes,
I knew
yeah.
it was. It's so beautiful.
Every corner of this house has been beautifully modernised. All 5 bedrooms are bright and inviting, with plenty of space for the kids.
Far out.
Jess! This is bigger than our house.
Now, this family have 4 kids, as you do.
Yep.
Apparently, they like to do homework here.
Okay.
Why not? When you've got the drawers for all their homework stuff hidden away under the
Excellent.
island.
Far out.
And for the school bags, oh, look, we'll keep the school bags all in here.
Wow.
This is a kitchen.
Yeah, no, this is beautiful. Yeah, no, this is pretty amazing.
So layout-wise, in my opinion,
Yep.
this would work fantastically.
Yes.
Single level, all the bedrooms at that end.
Yeah.
The living space, although apart, they are all connected,
Yeah.
so you can be here and see everyone,
Sure.
including seeing the outdoor area, which is stunning.
This would have to be the best kitchen I've ever seen.
Yeah, I agree.
The price of the property currently is offers over 1.225.
Okay. It's probably a tiny bit over our budget.
It's at the upper end of our price range, but it's in our price range, so...
Yes.
I think it just makes the decision harder to make.
What? Why? Why?
Well, because I'm so strong in staying, this house could probably convince me to not. I need to probably think about the kids and how practical it is for them, and for me as well, long term. It really is a beautiful home, and the decision is going to be so tough.
The practical part of me is just screaming out, move in. But I just know my wife. I know she can be stubborn. If Neil does a great job at our house, Jess is not going to want to leave.
After the break,
You know what? This isn't a battle between us, is it? This is the battle of Jess.
all will be revealed.
I have to ask the question. Are you going to love it?
Or are you going to list it?
We are in the Brisbane suburb of Coorparoo, where it's D-Day for Chris and Jess. It's all about the soul for Jess, and the third property I showed her had loads of it. But will it be enough to persuade her to leave her beloved heritage home?
Or will my transformation of their once dysfunctional house show them both that there's new life in the old Queenslander yet?
I know you'll make a beautiful job of that house. It's a great little Queenslander, but you won't have been able to address the little issue.
It's a little Queenslander with a big heart.
That the homeowner, Jess, is very attached to.
Yes, absolutely.
What does it matter to them? They just have to
There's no
learn.
doubt that Jess is the boss, and that in the end, Chris will live wherever she wants. But I do have one big thing in my favour.
But let's just remember, how many bedrooms does it have?
3.
Three.
3 good-sized bedrooms now.
3 good-sized bedrooms?
Yeah.
Well, you sound like a real estate agent there.
I'm
Okay.
learning from you, Mr. Winter.
One of the properties I showed them had 5 bedrooms.
Far too many.
Far too many.
Far too many. What
Yes,
are they going to do with
for a family
those?
with 4 kids. I can't imagine. You know what? This isn't a battle between us, is it? This is the battle of Jess. Here we are, all 4 of us back together.
Hey, Andrew. Hey, Neil.
Big day.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm so excited.
I know it's all his day to shine, isn't it?
Come on, let's go and have a look.
Okay.
Off you go.
See you later, Andrew.
That's it.
Wow, my goodness.
Do you recognise it?
It's vaguely familiar.
I just can't believe how big it is.
While the footprint hasn't changed, the entire house now feels bigger and more functional, thanks to some clever conversion of wasted space.
And it makes sense to have the dining room here, doesn't
Yes.
it? Straight out of the kitchen.
Straight out of the
and then
kitchen.
the living room.
Yeah.
That's never dawned on us before, Neil.
Oh, good. I'm so glad you like it.
He loves it. Look at
Because you
him.
never know. You never know.
No, look at you.
This family desperately needed somewhere to dine together, and by blocking off one of the many doors, I've given them a new and contemporary living dining area.
Now it feels like a functional home.
Yes.
And a home that's big enough for a family.
Yeah. Yep, I agree. And look at you, you agree.
It's a market improvement, but I'll have to reserve judgment on whether it's big
Chris,
enough.
I know.
This reaction is better than what I even imagined.
But I'm assuming nothing at this stage.
That's right, yeah.
Because I've got more to show you. Here's your new bedroom.
Just behind the new living dining is Jess and Chris's master bedroom. which we've updated with a fresh paint job, maximising the use of space and adding an oversized mirror to reflect the light.
This isn't our bedroom.
It certainly is.
I don't know whose room you brought us into, Neil.
Good. I'm liking this reaction. Smiles and laughter is good.
Wow.
Wow.
Do you remember how dark it was?
Yes.
Absolutely.
And can I just tell you, this bed,
Yeah.
this bed actually lifts up so that you can make it far more easily. But come and have a look at the ensuite. This is the jewel in the crown.
Oh my gosh.
The old enclosed veranda where the twins used to sleep is now the key to Chris's heart. His own ensuite bathroom with a lockable door.
Ta-da! Welcome.
My goodness.
Wow, look at that mirror.
This is my room. Not going to be any kids allowed in here.
It's yours. It's yours. And look, you've got a walk-in shower.
I cannot believe I'll actually have a shower that I'll fit in.
Well, you certainly will. In fact, you and a few mates, actually.
Well, you never know.
And now I want you to have a look at the walk-in.
Okay.
Because it keeps giving, this bathroom.
Oh my goodness.
If you can't have a bit of glamour in your walk-in, then where can you?
Yeah, Chris, look at yours.
I don't have enough clothes.
Not only do they have a new walk-in for their clothes, but washing the clothes will be a joy now too. Remember Jess's old laundry in a cupboard off the front deck? Now there's a brand new internal laundry fit for a family of 6.
How good is this?
This is so beautiful. I love the bench. I love the tiles. I love the storage. Unbelievable.
And there'll be no more fighting over bath times in the bigger family bathroom with separate shower, all handily positioned next to the laundry.
How big is it? Listen to the echo in here.
Yes.
When Andrew and I first saw this room, we needed torches. I've brightened it up and made it a more inviting bedroom. And we've subdivided what was the older kids' room. One side is now a bedroom for the twins, and the other is a brand new playroom.
Hello there, you two. I've had a look around too now. It is probably the nicest little Queenslander in the whole of the area. It looks absolutely fantastic. But to me, it's a flow and a layout that will work for you two guys and maybe one baby. But you've got a bit greedy and you've got 4 of them.
Yeah.
Can I remind you of what we had a look at?
Okay.
The first property in Morningside with 4 beds and 3 baths didn't tickle Jess's fancy at all.
Even the pool didn't sway you, did it?
Number 2 was a single-level Queenslander in Hamilton with added soul. I thought I was home and dry.
But then we went to the 3rd property.
Yep.
Back in Morningside, this modern 5-bedder was close to school and work and had them smitten right from the off.
Oh, wow, look at the size of the shower.
True, the asking price of 1.225 million was a little over budget, but it got Jess thinking about what their forever home really could be.
The market's as it is at the moment. It's a great time to move. You've got an opportunity. You can afford an amazing home. There's one other factor that comes into this, and that's what the current value of this home is if you were choosing to list it.
Yep.
Previously, before Neil did any work to the property, the value was 750. The valuer now is assessing the property at 850,000.
OK, so
Okay.
100.
Yeah.
So it's a reasonable gain,
Yeah.
and it just reduces that gap between the house you're going to buy and selling this one. It's only a little gap.
I really wouldn't want to be in Chris and Jess's shoes. We've got the practical versus the passionate, and I genuinely can't pick this one.
I love the houses Andrew showed us. Well, 2 of the 3 that Andrew showed us. And it has made me realise that moving could be a possibility. But do we really want to pack everything up? You know, move our lives?
But see, that's more an issue with the practicalities of moving rather than what's right for us.
Her heart is in this house.
No, it's not her heart. She's just stubborn.
The practical part of me is just screaming out, this is the opportunity to find a bigger house.
Oh, I just don't know.
Who's winning, Neil?
Well, if she's that determined, then I am.
Yeah. 24 years as a real estate agent, and I still don't know.
So, Jess and Chris, it's crunch time. Don't be fooled by this calm exterior.
Oh, I'm not calm.
Inside, I'm a nervous wreck. I wanted to give you a home that felt young and contemporary, that was a real family home.
Yeah.
You've now got 3 bedrooms and you've got 2 bathrooms.
And you are right, you've given them all that. But I think that if you stay here, it won't be very long until you think, Andrew was right. I showed you homes that could work for you for 10, 15, 20 years' time. Am I confident? No.
Look, guys, the decision is yours, OK? So I have to ask the question. Are you going to love it?
Or are you going to list it?
It's been a really, really tough decision. One of the toughest we've had to make, but we have decided to list it.
OK,
winner, loser.
Look, I'm really sad about it. I love this house. But I think when you took us to house number 3, it really opened us up to what was right for our kids.
So we persuaded Jess.
I think we did, yes. Who would have thought? No.
Who would have thought?
No.
Even I have to say, who would have thought? Well, it's been a very tough challenge, Mr. Winter.
Yes.
But I think the best man won.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm not going to gloat.
But you will.
I will.
Look, here's the waiter.
Just to show there is no bitterness, something sweet.
Oh, Mr. Whittaker,
Mr. Winter, my cupcakes runneth over. There we go.
Thank you. Look at this, guys. You know what? This is the sweet taste of success.
Oh, enjoy it, Andrew.
I'm enjoying
It's
it.
fleeting.
I've got more.
I'm a bit stubborn, and I had to really, I suppose, see Chris's side, which I find hard to do sometimes, and accept the fact that I probably could be wrong, which I clearly maybe was a little bit, just a tiny bit.